Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk with you about this game, Coconut Cannon. This game was sent to me for free so that I could play test it and talk to you about it. So this is a game that's for 2 to 5 players. It says it takes 10 to 15 minutes and for ages 6 and up. Honestly, I think even younger kids might be able to play depending on how you play it. So the game as it's written or as it's presented in its instructions, which come inside the box, it's not a very heavy set of instructions. But the game as it's instructed, nobody takes turns. Everybody gets an equal stack of cards to start with, and I'm not counting, I'm just pretending these are equal stacks. But everybody gets an equal stack of cards to start with. And then the game is played a lot like another game, that one game in Spanish, you know what I mean. So you would start off with a card in the middle. Here we go. You can match the color of the background. So in this case, orange. You can match the creature. In this case, it's an octopus. Or you can match the number of creatures. Some cards have more than one creature on it. And so this would be the first card in play. And then each person picks up the top 5 cards from their stack, and that's your hand. And nobody takes turns. So you just look at this, and whoever has something, I have something with an orange background. It happens to also be the octopi. And oh, so now somebody else goes and they're going to say, oh, I have one with 4 characters on it. So 4 pirates, and they play, and everybody just goes as fast as you can. Once you've played a card from your 5-card hand, you pull a card from your stack to replace it. And the first person to go out wins. There are special cards in the deck. And when we played it, now I played it with 6 people. I know the rules say 5, but we played with 6. The youngest was 23 and the oldest was 81. And so anytime a special card came up, we stopped the play so that we could discuss it and look it up. There's explanations of what those special cards do. Sometimes you get to discard your whole hand. Sometimes you get to discard just a couple cards. Sometimes it changes. Somebody has to stop until like 5 cards are played. So there's various little things that get thrown in there. I will say for my group, we don't love the speed games. We would probably house rules this. We discussed it. We would house rules it, and we would play it a little more like that one game where we don't each have our own stack, where we just have a general stack in the middle. Each person has their 5-card hand. Go around the circle. When it's your turn, you have to draw cards until you can play something. Then it's the next person's turn. And we would probably play it that way if we played again. Now, this is aimed for younger folks than I was playing with. And I would be a little afraid that the little kids might get overwhelmed with the speed aspect of it. So here you have an idea of how to play it without the speed, as well as the way it was written. It is a nice variation on that one game. The graphics are fun. The cards are really substantial. So even if you're playing with little kids, they're not going to destroy these cards very easily. And the colors are bright and joyful. It was a fun game to play.